Good afternoon. This is December 10th. It is the last and regularly scheduled appropriations meeting for 2025. I am the chair, Councilwoman Parker. We do have a quorum today in chambers. We have Councilman Joseph, Councilwoman Shanklin, Councilman Syme, and with us also today is Councilman Leninger. This meeting is being held pursuant to KRS 61.826 and Council Rule 5.a. And also joining us virtually is Councilwoman Josie Raymond, who is my vice chair. And so we will get on to our first item of business, which item number 1 is being held for this appropriation. Or this meeting. Item number 2 is an ordinance appropriating $15,000 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $15,000 from District 6 through the Office of Management and Budget to La Casita Center, Inc. for their food and basic needs distribution program. And I think their ask is $57,500, and this is Councilman Leninger. Do we have a motion?
Motion. Second.
And Councilman Leninger is with us.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. The La Casita Center does really excellent work throughout our community, but they are, of course, housed in District 6. I have had the pleasure to join them while they celebrate their wins, while they talk about what they can do to better serve the community. One of the things that came up when we were talking to them was indeed the work that they do to support people through basic needs, small household items like paper towels, toilet paper, cleaner, and also food, things that you might find running a little short right now as people's lives are squeezed by terrible conditions. We had the government shutdown, would put a lot of people, further into food insecurity. And they are one of those orgs that are sort of a first line of defense as people struggle. And so we agreed that we would love to help support their program. We have in our appropriation put $15,000 from our neighborhood development funds, and we are asking for further support.
Thank you for that explanation. Is there any additions or questions?
Madam Chair.
Oh, yes. Councilwoman Raymond.
District 10 would like to add $1,500.
All right. So we will amend the ordinance to add $1,500. All those in favor say aye. No, I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and this is an ordinance, so we have to do a roll call.
Councilmember Raymond?
Yes.
Councilwoman Shanklin?
Yes.
Madam Chair, you have, well, I closed it, sorry. You have 5 yes votes.
All righty. Item passes, and it'll go to old business because it's amended, and I'm sure you want to ask for more dollars.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, so item number 3 is a CIF appropriating $4,778 from District 6 Capital Infrastructure Funds Public Works for installation of 2 LED enhanced stop ahead warning signs and 2 LED enhanced stop signs for the intersection of West Hill Street and McCloskey Avenue. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All right. You don't have to speak to it, but you can if you want.
Just very briefly, this was probably the number 1 priority of the members of my resident council who live in Park Hill and Algonquin. This was a very dangerous intersection where there were repeated crashes, cars ending up flipped in people's yards, up to people's porches. And this has been a consistent ask that there be a stop placed here. We worked with Public Works. They were initially reluctant because of the difference in speed and use between McCloskey and Hill Street. And these enhanced signs are what we've arrived at to get these residents' needs met.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. Any questions or concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, and the legislation passes. Item number 4 is an ordinance appropriating $4,000 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner. $4,000 from District 21 through the Office of Management and Budget to children have options, choosing Experiences, Inc. for cost associated with its Dare to Dream sports leadership and mentoring program.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Take a motion. Can we make sure that we have someone to speak to this? Okay. Can we maybe skip this one and let me call the person? Let me call the
Yes, and actually, I texted Betsy Rui earlier,
Okay.
so,
And I'll call her real quick if you just don't take a motion.
okay. But it's 4,000, so do we still need a speaker since it's under 5,000?
Well, we could just move it to old business because she wants more money. Do you want to do that?
Well, we'll do that if nobody shows up.
Okay. Okay. So what you want to skip for just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 4. So item number 5, we're going to skip item number 4 to see if we find a speaker. Item number 5 is a CIF appropriating $6,560 from District 22 capital infrastructure funds to Public Works for installation of 3 speed humps and 2 speed hump signs on Old Toll Road and Sewell Drive from Sewell Drive to Colonel Hancock Drive and Brentlinger Lane to Old Toll Road respectively. The remaining costs for the project will be covered by Glen Mary East Section 1 and 2 Homeowners Association. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
And we have a speaker. Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm John Bingham, Legislative Assistant for Councilman Kevin Bratcher in District 22. That pretty much, you already pretty much explained everything as far as the need for speed humps. We have a policy of receiving half of the money first from the HOA, and then we are matching that with this CIF.
Yeah, okay. And that's a good way to do it. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And the legislation passes.
Thank you.
Thanks. Item number 6 is a CIF appropriating $4,766.67 from District 23 capital infrastructure funds to Public Works for sidewalk repair at 10514 Charles Wood Road. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Properly moved. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the legislation passes.
And for number 4, she's not going to come speak to it, so whenever you want to go back, it's just.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and go back to item number 4. This is an ordinance appropriating $4,000 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $4,000 from District 21 through the Office of Management and Budget to children who have options, choosing Experiences, Inc. for costs associated with its Dare to Dream sports leadership and mentoring program. This is sponsored by Councilwoman Rui, and it's under 5,000, but I'm going to send it to old business, and then we can discuss it there. And it was a 13,500 ask, so Councilwoman Rui can see if she gets more funding for that.
Motion on that? Motion.
Second.
Properly moved, and that's a voice, right?
Nope, roll call.
Oh, okay.
Councilmember Raymond?
Yes.
Councilmember Shanklin? Yes. Madam Chair, you have, I think it's 5 yes votes, just checking. Wow, 5 yes votes.
All right, legislation will go to old business. Item number 7 is an NDF appropriating $628.20 from District 24 Neighborhood Development Funds to Public Works for installation of a streetlight on Saxon Boulevard near the Shepherdsville Road intersection, including a 5-year lease agreement with Louisville Gas and Electric Company. This is Councilwoman Woolridge. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Properly moved. Any questions or concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it, and the legislation passes. Item number 8 is a CIF appropriating $188 from capital infrastructure funds in the following manner: $94 each from District 23 and 24 to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of a street sign to be placed on the corner of Briscoe Lane and Woodrow Way, honoring former Highview Youth Sports Directors Roger Abel. This is also Councilwoman Woolridge and Councilman Hudson. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second, properly moved. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. Ayes have it, and the CIF passes. Item number 9 is a CIF appropriating $188 from capital infrastructure funds in the following manner: $94 each from District 4 and 24 to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of a street sign to be placed on the corner of East Liberty Street and South Wenzel Street, honoring former Jefferson County Clerk Bobby Holscall. This is also Councilman Woolridge and Ken Herndon on this one. Do we have a motion?
Second.
Probably moved. Any questions or concerns? Councilwoman Chapel?
Sorry, I just came in. But I see that there's no one here to speak on it, but there is.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we all know who Bobby Holsclaw is, but to read it into the record, can you tell us about who this person is?
say that one more
Bobby?
time. And
Yeah,
let the
who is
record
Bobby?
reflect that Councilman Chapel is now here and speaking.
So just so you know, the meeting.
Bobby Holsclaw, former Jefferson County clerk, served for over 2 decades, served the county and made a lot of great changes in the county clerk's office, and we're just happy to honor her, along with Councilman Herndon, who is actually in his district.
Okay, thank you. Well, we all know the great work that Bobby Holsclaw done, and she always gives us back, or had given us back, $2 million every year, sent it back to our budget. So she will be missed, but, so this is a nice thing to do. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, sorry. Let's see, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the legislation passes. Item number 10 is a CIF appropriating $188 from capital infrastructure funds in the following manner: $94 each from District 4 and 24 to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of a street sign to be placed on the corner of 6th Street and Jefferson Street in front of the Hall of Justice to honor former Jefferson County Sheriff Colonel John E. Aubrey. This is Councilwoman Woolridge and Councilman Herndon again.
Motion.
Second.
I'm properly moved. Any comments, questions?
So can I say something?
Would you like me to speak
This
this one
is-
too? I can.
One second. So this is Sonia Harvard, the clerk. I just want to make sure that Councilwoman Chapel understands that whenever you put in a CIF to pay for the sign, you also have to do a resolution to actually accept this. So in the meeting right before this in Community Affairs, Councilwoman Mulvey Woolridge came and she spoke to all 3 of these items. So just so you know that at some point it is getting read into the record what these are for, just not in this meeting, but, sorry, Heather, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just didn't know if you wanted me to speak to this one as well. I'd be glad to.
That's up to Councilwoman Chapel. Okay. This allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Ayes have it, and the legislation passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 11 is an NDF appropriating $1,000, 53 from District 26 Neighborhood Development Funds to Public Works for installation of a street light on the 1500 block of Woodlock Avenue, including a 5-year lease agreement with Louisville Gas and Electric Company. This is Councilman Ackerson. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Properly moved. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, this allows a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and the legislation passes. Item number 12 is an ordinance appropriating $6,440 from District 10 Neighborhood Development Funds to the Office of Management and Budget to Dayspring Foundation, Inc. for costs associated with bathroom renovations in its College of Living program. And this is Councilwoman Raymond.
Motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. And Councilwoman Raymond?
Yes, thank you. Dayspring is one of our great nonprofits in District 10, and their College for Living is a program where young people, college age people with intellectual disabilities will live for a few years so that they can get prepared to live on their own and be great neighbors and contributors to our society. So what we're doing is helping them fix up the vintage restrooms, shared restrooms for the residents.
Okay. Any questions, comments? Seeing none. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Raymond?
Yes.
Councilmember Shanklin? Yes. Madam Chair, you have 6 yes votes.
All right, and the legislation passes. Item number 13 is an ordinance appropriating $20,900 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $14,400 from District 13, $5,000 from District 25, $1,000 from District 14, and $500 from District 24 through the Office of Management and Budget to the Fairdale Fire Protection District for the purchase of a tractor, bucket loader, and pallet forks. This is Councilman Sam. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Properly moved, and I was just kind of chuckling to myself because I come from a medical background, and, sometimes it gets spoken over people's heads, and I was thinking, this is stuff that's over my head. I have no idea what this stuff is. So, anyway, do you need to say anything about it? Well, I
Thank you,
guess
Ms.
you
Chair.
have to. It's over 5,000.
The measure speaks for itself. We're trying to supply the fire department in Fairdale with a tractor with bucket to aid in their training. Other districts use it. We'll be using it, PRP, Okolona, Zonton, and Engine 23, and asking your support on this.
All right. Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, we have to do a roll call on this.
Councilmember Raymond?
Yes.
Councilmember Shanklin?
Yes.
There we go. Chair Parker, you have 6 yes votes.
All right, thank you. Legislation passes, and with no further ado, we are adjourned. This is the last meeting of the year, so everybody have fun and relax.
Are you suggesting you don't want to do this?